Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Thanks for joining me today. Let's deep dive into the world of Power BI together. Today I'm going to explain the difference between the workspace, shared workspace and the apps and some of the limitations in the apps. What are those limitations in the apps? Okay, the big question always used to ask me that what is the right way to distribute the report, whether through the workspace or through the my workspace or through the app. To know the to know which is the better, let's go through the example. This is my reports what I created in the Power BI desktop. So if I want to publish it in the workspace, first we'll go through the workspace, how to create the workspace. Like in the Google, just you have to type like app.powerbi.com. Once you type that app.powerbi.com, we'll see that pop-up window. There you have to mention your email ID and password. Then you have to log in. Once you log in, we are able to see this home button. In that, like this is the window we can see here. We can see. Like after that, if you come at the bottom, we could see the name called Workspace. In the workspace, here we have so many workspaces already I have created, and also you can see my workspace. What is my workspace? Just click on that my workspace. As the name suggests, it's only for personal use, it's not for sharing. You have that my workspace is only for personal use. You can do whatever you want. It's a kind of rough book. In the rough book, we used to do like we used to write whatever you want. We used to write some drawing. We used to write some data, like some things related to math, some things, but like all the subjects, one book with all the subjects we used to write, right? We used to write in the same rough book, but not, it's not like a notebook. It's a kind of rough book, my workspace. In my workspace, just like if you create any reports, in that report you can develop here and also you can test here before publishing to the users, before giving access to the, before collaborating with the users. You can do whatever we want here. That is called my workspace. Let's see how to create the shared workspace. So if you click on the workspace, we have an option called new workspace. Just create a new workspace. In that new workspace, whatever the name you want, you can give, like shared workspace. Because already I have given that name as shared workspace. Already I have created that report. Hence it's showing that now the name is not available. Hence I have given like 1, 2. So now it's showing that the name is available. If you want to give any description, you can give the description also, and also you can upload any image you want. So after that, just you click on the apply button. As of now, I'm not clicking this apply button because I already created the workspace. Just I'm canceling it. Just again go to workspace, then open that shared workspace. In the shared workspace, we already have these two reports. Let's see how to publish that reports to the my workspace and the shared workspace. First, I'm going to publish this report in the my workspace. Just select my workspace and publish it. It'll start publishing. I have already published it. That's why it's showing that to replace. Hence, click on that replace. Okay, let's open that bike analysis report. This is the bike analysis report opened in the my workspace. Let's click on bike analysis report name. If once you click on that name, you can see the location where this report is published and when it has published, all the details and who is the owner of that report. If you click on that my workspace, you can see that reports, whatever the reports available in that workspace. This is the reports available in the my workspace. Let's try to publish the same reporting shared workspace. We have created the shared workspace. Just select the shared workspace here. Just select and publish it. So already I have published it again. Hence I'm replacing it. So just to open that bike analysis report. Again, click on the bike analysis shared workspace. Okay, here you could see that bike analysis reports and the data models, data sets, whatever the data says, the bike analysis contain this the data sets, this is the report. Okay, the main difference you are able to notice. Just notice the main difference, what is available in the my workspace and what is not, what is available in the shared workspace and what is not available in the my workspace. Just find the difference. Are you able to find the difference? Let's check. So, if you see in the shared workspace, we can see two more options called manage access and create tab. If you come to my workspace, we are not able to see that manage access and the create tab because my workspace is only for my use, not for sharing. That's why we are not able to see manage access. In manage access, we can see the we can give, sorry, we can give the access to the people, other end user, other stakeholder, other clients, whichever you want to give, to whom you want to give the access, their name or email ID you can specify here. And once I specify the email ID, so once you specify the email ID, you are able to see add option. This is got enabled. Once you click on that email ID, so those people will add to the list. So this is the main thing we can see in the shared workspace, but not in the my workspace. That is the main difference between the my workspace and the shared workspace. And also, sometimes we need to avoid giving access to the workspace, shared workspace, because if you add, like if you give access to the shared workspace, what will happen? Some users may get confused because you can here see two reports. He wanted to see only one report, that is Mintra analysis report. He may get confused like which report I need to access, which report I need to see. That is the confusion he'll get if we give access to the shared workspace. And also some of the organization, they don't want to give access to the shared workspace because they used to contain so many reports, so many data, so they don't want to give access to the users because some details, some reports contain sensitive data. So those details, if accessing someone else means it's lead to some um, and data sensitivity. It's like it's a loss of kind of data sensitivity. That's why some of the organization, they don't want to give access to the workspace, hence they always prefer to give access to the apps instead of giving access to the workspace. Because so that is the best way to follow. Instead of giving access to the workspace, better to create the app. That's why we always used to prefer the app to distribute the app to the user instead of workspace. Let's see how to create the app. So first we have to let's create an just click on the tab called create app. Then after that, this window will open. Just give a name of, just give a name or shared app. The same name I'll give to here because he needs some description. You can create a logo, add a logo also, and the theme color. After that, you need to add the content. Just whatever the content, whatever the reports you need to add, just click on the add content and or add the reports. So in power apps, like we have here, I'll tell you what is the limitation we have in the apps. One limitation is the uh, while selecting the reports, you have to select the entire report. So we don't have any option to select the individual tabs. Like in Mintra analysis report, we have three tabs like home, analysis report, and profit analysis. I wanted to see only profit analysis report. I don't want to give the app by for other two tabs. I wanted to give create app for only profit analysis, means that is not available in app. Just you have to select complete report instead of selecting single tap. That is the one limitation we have in the app. Just click on the tab after selecting the report. So after selecting the report, just click on this. You can see the reports here. In Mintra analysis report, as I told you, we don't have any option to see only specific tab instead of seeing all these tabs. That is the limitation one we have. After this, adding the content, just go to audience, add audience. In audience group, we can add the people users to the access to the app, or else you can select entire organization. That is also option we have. And also or else you can add the specific group, or else if you have added any people to the workspace also, that is enough. Just publish the app. Just click on the publish app, and then the pop-up will comes. Just click on publish, then go to app, or else copy the link and give it to the users whoever want to see this app. Just give it to them. They can access through the link also. Go to app. So this is the app what we have created now. So as I told you before, we have two or three limitations in the Power Apps. One, as I told you, we can't give access to the specific tab in the app. If you want to give access to the specific app, means you have to change in the report level itself. Like in the report level, you have to add the tab and you have to create the app for that. That is the one limitation in the app. And one more limitation we have. Just I'll go to update app again. I'll show you what is that limitations. So I'll go to audience. In that audience list, like I have an audience group, like new audience, new in this audience group, I'll name it as a all. In that all, I want to see all these reports. No need to hide any reports. I wanted to see all the reports to the users, whatever the users I mentioned here. And also, I need to create one more audience group. In that audience, they wanted to see only one report, only bike analysis they wanted to see. They don't want to see Mintra analysis report. That time, what I'll do, I'll just click on this eye icon and I'll disable that option. Like I'll hide that report and I'll give the users names here. Who are all the users are able need to see this app. Like because definitely we'll get it out. Like anyway, we can create two apps for two audience, right? But in Power BI Workspace, we don't have option to create two apps. One workspace equal to one app. We are not able to create more than one app. That is the limitation. So we have, as of now, we have that only that functionality. So hence one workspace equal to one app. So we can't create one more app here, as I said. So that's why I want to create a new two audience group. One is all and one is new audience. Just I'll give um, one report access. So in this, they are able to see only one report, that is bike analysis. They are not able to see this Mintra analysis report, and mention the audience list and just update it. So click on update. So go to app. Here I'm able to see all the apps and also one report access also, because since I'm a workspace member, I'm able to see everything. So what, like I can also see all the report access and I can also see one report access. So if you have in this case, what you have to do, like if you want to publish the report only one, if you want to give access to the only one report in the app, means that time you have to remove the people from the workspace. Otherwise they are able to see everything in the app. So without forgetting, you have to remove the users which are already they have access to the workspace. You have to remove them, then only you have to provide one report access, like instead of giving more report access to them. Mm, so you have to give one report access, means then you have to remove the users from workspace. So this is all about my workspace, shared workspace, and the app. So last conclusion is like that, my workspace is only for personal use, shared workspace is for collaborating with the other users, and apps is for with, like as I told you before, just to maintain the data sensitivity and to maintain the data confidential. So that time it's better to create an app instead of giving access to the workspace, and also to avoid the confusion between the users. So thank